I tried.
That plate was killing me. I heard you all the time. I said, oh.
She just wrapped this up. I'm still bleeding in a certain spot. So she just wrapped this up just until he comes. This is 1 week ago from my surgery. So right now I'm going to take some baby wipes, clean off the foot, dry off the foot, and try to lotion it up before he wraps it back up.
Fashion.
Just that tray. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I go buy that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does, Mom. Do you know? Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I know.
Wait, see.
Yeah, luckily I don't feel that. Hopefully I never feel that.
Yeah, that one probably won't bother you so little, but.
Yeah, but that big plate, and thinking about it, what if, even on the x-rays, oh, that's kind of large.
Yeah, like what was in there.
And I would feel it. So uncomfortable. At least it's not swollen.
Ooh, my heart was racing.
I know. It's the last one, though.
Yeah, we've been through some things. Those poor
It's
feet.
not that ashy.
Those feet been through it.
I'm glad I moisturized and stuff last time. It don't look that bad. It's just, I got the gauze print still on it. And I got to take care of the scar. I already got my Moderna and stuff at home. Looked like he wrote something on there. Oh, he outlined where he was going to stitch. Okay. Thumbnail. Okay.
Your Wi-Fi popped up. Well, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Did you have a nice weekend?
I did. Did a lot of, well, you know, you kind of clean up and sit down, clean up and sit down.
See, you shouldn't even be telling him that.
Well, I gotta clean up. I would do things and sit down. Within
Yeah,
reason.
sit down.
You know, within reason. I wasn't going crazy.
Okay, so you snuck and did all that. Okay.
Well, I didn't do anything too strenuous.
All right.
And I had on my sneaker on my right foot, because you know, it's kind of putting weight.
All right, done.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna put a
Oh,
little.
now 2 stitches?
Yeah, like 5.
Oh, okay.
5 or 6. Yeah, then deep in there, there's more.
From here, it look like a lot.
No, so I do what's called an inverted mattress. It goes through and through. So each stitch holds 2 spots.
Oh, okay. I thought about 10 stitches from sitting over here.
Oh, good. Not a lot of bleeding or nothing. So, okay.
So I'm gonna put a little antibiotic ointment on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a Band-Aid on it.
All right.
You're gonna take the Band-Aid off. Today is
Wednesday.
Tomorrow night. I should just do Friday.
Okay.
Friday, get a wet and shower.
Okay.
Just don't let the foot submerge underwater.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure your shower drains well. And then I want you to just put a small amount of antibiotic ointment and a Band-Aid on that every day
Okay.
for about another week. Next week, I'd like to see you. Well, 10 days from now, I'd like to see you.
Okay.
Continue with the boot for 10 days. I'm going to move you to a shoe next time I see you.
Okay.
I'd like you to stay in just the boot just for a little bit longer, let everything calm down. I want all those sides where there was holes to fill in. And they fill in with, blood, and then the cells are recruited, so then it starts building bone and fills that area in.
Mm-hmm. So this cream, do I get this over the counter?
I can send you some, or even Neosporin works fine.
I have Neosporin.
There's nothing needed really. Just something, just some kind of moisture over it. And antibiotic cream it basically helps skin remodel better.
That's why I'm going to say Neosporin has an antibiotic, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
It's yes, neomycin.
Okay.
So after Friday when I remove it, Neosporin for how long?
10 days till I see you.
Oh, okay.
Just a small little amount and a Band-Aid. That's it. Do you have plenty of those big Band-Aids?
No.
I do.
You do?
You do?
Well, here's a couple
Yeah.
more. And then this then from between now and then. Sutures were removed without complications, period. She will apply small amounts of antibiotic ointment and a large Band-Aid over the incision site daily to assist with skin remodeling, period. She will continue with the boot for approximately 10 more days, at which time we will transition her into a sneaker, period.
And that's how they send those notes to my email.
How you get these?
Hey, I do on that.
Which is great, because I compare notes. I'm like, good.
Keep your around to type so much.
I agree with you.
I like
Anything
that.
I can do not to type.
I like that.
This is getting close to the end of a journey for us.
It is.
It's gonna be sad, but
It is.
but I'm glad that you're confused. Let's do this. 10 days in that. I'm gonna see you back. We'll do 2 weeks. Where I'm gonna see you back. So
Okay.
at that 10-day mark from now, give or take, transition to a sneaker.
Okay.
And the way you want to transition is so. Next Wednesday, I want you to wear the boot for most of the day,
Okay.
and then maybe an hour that night wear a sneaker.
Okay.
Then that Thursday, I want you to wear the boot for most of the day, and then wear a sneaker for 2 hours. So basically like a seesaw effect, where you wear the boot less, sneaker more. And then by the time I see you back in 2 weeks, you're in a sneaker completely.
Okay.
Now, if you have excess pain or any abnormal pain or something you're very, pain, if you have pain, a lot of pain, you let me know and you stay with the boot.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll probably have you come in sooner. But I don't expect you to have any of those issues.
Okay. So I'm wearing the boot for 10 days, and after on a day 11, I'm slowly transitioning.
Yeah, I would actually even say 1 more week.
Okay.
Next Thursday, I want you to start transitioning about an hour a
Okay.
day in a shoe and slowly increase. So that by the time I see you back in 2 weeks,
Okay.
you're almost completely in a shoe, if not completely.
Okay.
Okay, and I think at that point we'll be done with the boot and hopefully done with everything. So I'll get x-rays next visit and make sure everything looks good. And if it does, you're done.
Okay.
All
All
So
right.
no more heel weight is required in the boot.
Weight bearing is as tolerated.
Okay. So from now, how soon can I start cardio again, or we just playing it by ear?
No, that's a great question. What kind of cardio?
Zumba.
Oh, the hardest on the
Let's
foot.
leave Amazon.
So I would start with like an elliptical or a bicycle.
I'm getting a QB. Have you ever heard of a QB?
No.
The thing where you sit down
Yeah,
and crank your
it's
feet.
like a foot elliptical.
You-
It's
Yeah.
great for people that work.
No limitations with that.
Okay.
QB it up, okay?
Okay.
I'd like you to wait probably 8 weeks before you do Zumba.
Okay.
This child was leaving Amazon and
Don't
doing
judge me.
Zumba.
Yeah, no, but yeah, listen, I'm all for it, but low impact exercises for about 2 months after getting a lot of hardware taken out.
I
Because
understand.
all that bone needs to fill in.
Do it.
So after the 10 days, can I start doing Moderna for my scar cream?
Absolutely.
Okay. And one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a fan of Crocs?
No, but
Okay.
around the house, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
If you want to use them as like house slippers, that's
Yeah.
fine. But I don't want. You shouldn't be doing any kind of walking
And
for
a
any
Croc.
distance in Crocs because they're terrible for you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was looking at house slippers like,
Yeah, for a house slipper, get them.
okay. Okay, so we are officially 3 weeks post-op today. It is Wednesday, February the 2nd, 2022. And yes, what's the name? Possifumi Phil? The groundhog did see his shadow up there. Good for him. So I have moisturized my foot. I put my bio oil on, and I am about to apply the Neosporin as I was told to do. This is what it looks like. My last appointment was officially 1 week ago today. I'm about to apply this layer of Neosporin, the large one. About to just simply apply that on like so, like I was told. He did tell me to do this for 10 days. So he says you can start getting it wet on Friday, which I didn't do. I had the Band-Aid on. It started getting wet Sunday. So this is how I apply the Neosporin. It's kind of scaly The scab is starting to come off, so there was like just a couple spots where I had a little bit of blood on the band-aid, but nothing terrible, just kind of where the scab peeled off. But those seem to have healed right on up. I didn't see any flesh and bone, so that's always good. So this is what I do. Just take the Q-tip on, apply that on, and then I'm going to be putting a big old band-aid on over it just to keep it from snagging and smearing, and it just keeps it neat, you know? Excuse me. It's pretty large. I just really wanted it to be big enough to cover this right here. You know, that's the beginning of the older scar. I'm working on that, but can't really do too much about it right now because I don't want my band-aid to slide off. So I'm just going to put this over here just to cover that side. And here we are. My mother gave me a stack of these large ones. My doctor did give me a few. He gave me about 6 or 7 at the doctor's office. This is the first one I used for my mom. So yeah, he gave me about 7 days maybe worth of Band-Aids. And I'll just be doing this. And yeah, the scab is about from right here to right here. And you definitely want that cover because you don't want any of this to snag on a sock and tear and rip these, because you're supposed to gently wash this area. You're not supposed to do anything too crazy. So it's kind of bruised a little bit. You can kind of see it right here. I need to put, I guess, an extra cushion in my boot. It's kind of achy, so I'm going to definitely pad the foot a little bit more in the boot. The skin has been kind of, you know, peeling off where it had been wrapped up for so long. Got a little bit of scarring where the last ace bandage situation, the adhesive ace bandage was cutting into my foot a little bit right there. But I've been doing this, and I'm going to do this for, he said, 10 days. 10 days of an antiseptic, aka a neurosporin. So we'll do that. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll start transitioning into the boot a few hours, transitioning into the shoe a few hours at a day at a time, because by the next time he sees me, he wants to have me in a shoe for the most part of the day. I know he'll say that I can always go back to the boot if it hurts too badly, but starting out, I will be in the shoe a little bit more, a few more hours a day. So hopefully the scab and everything will be taken care of. It'll be gone, and I can start using my Mederma after those 10 days. We'll just see how it goes. And my next appointment is next Wednesday on the 9th. Hopefully he'll have the hardware, and I can show you the screws and the plate. Those 5 screws, and you can kind of get an idea of what the healing process should be like, because if there's 5 screws removed from a bone, those 5 holes are going to take a long time to kind of have the blood, the tissue, the bone marrow, all of that stuff that makes the gelatin-like substance. It's by now it's probably like a jelly-like substance in those holes, and we're waiting on those to harden and become bone. You can look into that a little bit more if you like. But this is where we are right now, and I'll sign off for now.
I know, I'm sorry I'm torturing you. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh my God! It's sore.
No, it looks great.
Okay. So it's sealed up? Everything's sealed?
All this is sealed. You got the little wound right there, and that skin is a little raw. But that's, everyone's a little bit different. That should heal over the next week or 2.
Okay.
I would just put a small amount of antibiotic ointment. Now we cleaned it off, you can get actually pretty well right on that.
Okay.
And keep doing the Band-Aid.
Okay.
For about, I would do it for another 2 weeks, and the skin should be done.
Yeah, that's what I was going to wait, because I don't want it snagging. If you have any
problems, I have a graft that I'll get donated. I'll throw it on here, but I doubt you'll need that.
Okay.
But no, it looks great.
Okay, so still Neosporin?
Yeah, Neosporin's fine. Do you want me to send you something that I like better? Like I'm gonna send you the one I use, and I like.
Okay, we'll do that. Because I haven't been using the
Yours is
Mederma.
not better. Just a tiny little dab will do.
Okay. Just on that spot of the whole thing still?
Just that spot should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what cleaned it off and saw what's there.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to do all that.
No.
I'm not the professional. I'm not trying to tear nothing. Okay. So should I still be icing and elevating?
No, you're done.
Okay. I know
You
you.
can if you want, but you don't have to.
Okay. I know you said, well, at this point, no Zumba for a month and a half. Is lunges and squats too strenuous?
No, I think you're okay. Start doing slow. Do low
Okay.
weight and start building it up.
Okay.
Don't overdo it.
I won't.
Listen to your body. If it's starting to ache,
Stop. Okay. So my return date for work is 2/21. It's like a week and a half. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Okay. So is it okay for the big toe to be kind of achy?
Yeah, that's okay. It should.
Cause it's kind of bruised too, like right there. I thought it was from my boot. Yeah.
It might be
So I
because
put
it's
my
not.
sponge on top of it now when I have a boot on, cause
Yeah, and that should go away. You can transition completely to a shoe, and you are.
yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wonder why my toe is leaning. I was wondering.
You know, over
I have
time,
a
that's-
toe
I don't
spacer.
think It's not from the removing the hardware, but over time, you know, her foot has always wanted to roll in.
Yeah.
Not good.
So we stabilized it by fusing that joint, and you know, continued walking, continued exercise, continued things. The body still wants to go that direction, but it doesn't look bad. I don't expect it to go any further. If it does, you let me know. There's
Okay.
definitely something we can do to knock that out.
Okay.
But I don't expect that to keep bothering you. Stretch, be as flexible as possible. Okay.
Okay.
That slows down that
And I
overpronation.
have a toe spacer I try to wear at night. I haven't been wearing it lately because, you know, this.
Sure,
but-
sure.
Is
Okay.
that bruising lead though?
Yeah,
It
the bruise will
should.
leave that,
I
without a
think
doubt.
could have been the boot.
Yeah,
That's why I put that
kind of made
sponge.
me think about clotting the way it looked.
We'll do this. Do this for the next 10 days. Use this in medicine. I send it over to CVS.
Okay.
Change it every day. You can get it wet in the shower. Okay.
Okay.
But that little spin, once you get out, pat it dry, put a little medicine, put a Band-Aid. And keep doing that every day for the next 10 days. And it should be healed.
Okay.
So, but no, you're doing, the x-rays look beautiful. Just sort of seeing the fusion of that joint without any of the hardware is really neat. I like to see that.
Even though it's achy, when I started walking in the shoe, I could feel the difference.
Yeah, and it'll keep getting better.
And I was like,
It's-
oh my
it's-
God,
it's-
it's not, nothing
You know-
feels like it's scraping from the inside.
Wow, some of that plate.
Yeah, it was, and he had 5 screws in there. I was like, oh Lord, no wonder.
You know, the
Okay.
rep hasn't called me to give you your hardware yet, so I'll give him a call and see what's going on. But I'm gonna see. I want to see you before I discharge him. I want to see that wound fully healed. I want to
Yeah.
see you feel good. So
Okay,
10 more days, okay?
okay,
Just do it for 10 more days, and this should be done.
okay.
I don't have too much concerns. Do we have paperwork to do?
Yeah, this is for my decal for my car.
Yeah, no
So I was
problem.
like, I forgot if you do this or if the nurse does this or.
She'll fill it all out. I'll just sign it.
Oh, okay. So I was like, I forgot how we do this, so I can start driving again.
Yeah, not a problem at all. All right. Let me give this to Brooke to fill out the rest,
Okay.
and I will see you, ma'am, in 10 days. You're doing great.
All right.
Easy
Thank
peasy.
you. I was
We don't
worried
have-
though. I seen that little blood. I'm like, something. Can we tell them?
Yeah.
No, in next visit, if you don't want to get an X-ray, we don't have to.
Okay.
We have basically everything we need. That once we see that solid consolidation of the bone with the hardware gone, it's good.
So it's filled in?
Huh?
Has it filled in yet?
It's hard to tell on the X-rays if it's filled in those little spots.
Yeah.
Because there's small little screw spots because you can't really see them.
Mhm.
But usually it takes a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
read
this
that.
will over the next couple months will keep getting better. But I want you to slowly get back to your activities.
Mhm.
Don't go to your personal records and don't hit those. Start slow.
I won't. I know the routine. I know the routine.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Zumba for a
Oh,
nice
it's
little
all right.
I know.
We'll get back to it.
I know.
It looks great.
All right. Good to
Okay.
know. Because I was worried about that blood, but all right.
No, it's not too bad. Just use the medicine I send. It's a little stronger, and more is not better. Just a little.
Wait, just a little.
Okay.
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 All right. Good to see you both.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'll see you in 10 days.
Today.
All right.
Got
Okay.
it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's what the week after my
And you put it in, just break it up, massage it. And if ever you feel like it's getting too thick, we can give you a steroid shot in it. But looking at it right now, this will resolve nicely.
Okay. And my big toe.
Yeah.
What can I do to straighten that big toe out? Other than, because I know I normally move it around like back and forth, but what can I do to get that from leaning? Because I was hoping that it's not, the bone is not hooked like the other toes.
It's not. It's the soft tissue that's pulling
Okay.
it over. We have a bunion splint you can try.
Yeah, I was looking into those. And I have like this little device. It's like a toe strengthener. I'm supposed to put it on both of them.
Just pull it over like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm okay with you using that. It should help. We have a version of it here if you want.
Well, I don't have a splint. I was looking those up online. This is like a new device I got in the mail yesterday. I think we put, that and then that one, and the other one goes on the other tongue. I think I'm supposed to stretch them. I'm not sure. I was just
Really?
looking it
Yeah,
up.
that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right.
The stages of bone healing, HOV.
This goes like this, like that, okay? Then this is pretty interesting. This goes here, like that, and you see that you control it. You can even put it here. Pull it out. See how far out it is?
Yeah.
And you can do like that. So there's different ways you can do it. Whatever's most comfortable, but you can control how far you go.
Okay.
They say in the instructions here, you can adjust this however you want with the curve of your foot.
Mhm.
But I've never really seen a good use for that. I think they're just saying that because it's a strict bar, and you can just do. Yeah, but I don't know. I've never recommended utilizing this, or I've never seen it really used. If you figure that out, let me know. But it's up to you. If you think you'll use it, you can use it at night. It pulls it apart.
Okay.
It may help. It may not. This is soft tissue, and your body's soft tissue is stronger. The toe is straight on your x-rays, but it's the soft tissue here that's pulling it in.
Okay.
And that just happens with time occasionally. There's a fix for it, but again, that's surgical, which I'm
I
hoping you don't
figured
need.
that.
But hopefully you don't need that. I would try this first
Right.
and do it for about 6 to 8 weeks and see if that helps pull. Basically, what we're doing is trying to train the ligament
Yeah.
to tighten up here and loosen up here.
I know that one's looser than that one too. So I'm like, I don't really know. Because I know that this toe was rubbing against the second toe
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah,
But it feels much looser than this one. So
yeah.
I didn't want that to get worse. Because, we're trying to keep things from happening. So,
Yeah, the problem is, the body's, you walk and the body adapts. And, different things tighten up, different things happen. So that could occur where it adapts and is trying to pull over and compensate. But I don't expect it to get worse, but I would try this to see if you can loosen up and you're good about stuff.
yeah.
If anybody's going to get this to work, it's going to be you.
Yeah, I give it my all. So,
I would try it. I think it's like $20 or something.
okay.
I would try that.
All right. So, but am I clear to go back to work?
You're cleared to do whatever you want.
Okay.
But wait, except, let's see, how far are we out from surgery? I'm thinking about the Zumba.
Yeah, I think I got another month for that.
Yeah, I've waited a month.
That's what I was talking
Okay.
about. That Zumba's gotta wait.
So can I get a release
Yes.
form? I wonder, can they email it to me?
Probably, I don't know.
I hope so, because we're all working from home. I can't give it to my supervisor.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Continue to use the antiseptic cream?
Nope.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Try this for the next couple of months.
Okay.
Okay? If you hate it, just let me know.
All right.
But I don't think, I wouldn't put this on, because this is scary, because if you're putting toe, and let's say you move awkwardly, that's a lot of pressure between the two toes.
Yeah. And you said a soft tissue. That sounds like that could tear or do something different.
It'd be hard, but I just wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe, that it kind of looks like a Chinese finger trap. I don't
Well, it
know.
came with a bunch of other like bunion supplies though.
This is pretty straightforward. You don't have to use that metal rod if you don't
Okay.
want to, but the instructions always say it, and I've seen people do it. But most of my patients are able just to put that around their foot and just Velcro it over just a little bit. You don't need much. You just need that.
Yeah.
And you're training, basically we're training this side of that joints, that capsule to tighten up and loosen up at that side. That's it.
Okay.
That's all. And I would give it a couple months, and if it still bothers you, there's an easy fix. Same day surgery, walk out of, you walk same day.
Okay.
But I'm hoping you don't need any more surgery.
Right, we're trying not to. That's why I'm asking questions now, because it's like, we're like, this is incredible. This is the best we've ever had everything, so.
Yeah.
But your other patients have been successful with this?
So I don't use it very often. I don't always run into this.
Okay.
But I've had 2 other patients use it and they both liked it, so. And it worked well, and they didn't need any further surgery.
Okay, well, we're going to try it.
Yeah, I would try it.
We're trying
because all we're doing, we're not trying to get major correction. There's no way this would correct a major bunion.
Right.
But just the slight soft tissue, it would.
Okay.
Because yours is just slight soft tissue. That's
right.
it.
And we're post-surgery, so we just need you to straighten up and not irritate anything.
Just ever so slight bit. But if it was major bunion, no way. But for just a little bit of soft tissue, I think it'll work.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay? All right. I will see you in a couple months. What? I'm sorry. Do you have any others?
Nothing, we're good.
And I love how you do stuff.
Okay, so we are officially 6 weeks post-op. Just want to give you all a quick little update. I just took my compression sock off. I still use these. If you follow my series, you know that, I have a desk job, so it's important for me to keep my circulation going. And that's why those little prints are there. I just want to give you all a little update in terms of my scar. So yeah, it's not bleeding anymore. I'm still putting a Band-Aid on it because it's still it's sensitive. And you see how thick it is? But I have been massaging it, like he said, and it should be going down soon. But it's a lot thicker than what we've had before, but he did explain because he went back into the same scar. See, you could probably see the old scar a little bit. Because he went back into the old scar, there's going to be some scar tissue that we have to work through, but no biggie. But it's starting to look really good, Other than how risen it is from the skin, it's healing fairly well. My foot is still sore. The scar is sore, which is why I still have this Band-Aid on. I wear a Band-Aid every single day. I have a stack of them, as you can see. Like, I'm still wearing them because it still hurts. Sore, it's sensitive to the touch. It's better to have the Band-Aid on than without. In terms of the scar care, I have my dream team here. If you follow my series, then you know what I normally use and why I use it. We got the aloe. This time I'm using vitamin E as well as the cocoa butter, and I have bio oil. Been using these every day since he told me I could stop using the Neosporin, the antiseptic cream. So this is what I've been using on the actual scar itself. It's looking pretty good. So, I'm back at work. As you've seen in the last clip, he released me back to work. I got my work release form. This journey has been better than the last one. I'm at the same job and I had the same FMLA team, but my case manager was so much better. Her name was her name was Isis. She was so much better than Candace. That's the one I had in 2019. But Isis was thorough. She was professional. She didn't call me every 25 minutes to do her job for her. I had no problems with her. The survey for that company just came through. I'm going to make sure I give her an excellent review. That went well. And he also, in that last video, you guys saw that he gave me this bunion splint. I have been using this every night since then. And actually got me another one for my right foot. So I've been using them. I'm going to use them for the next couple of months or so. See how it goes to keep the big toe to lean over. If you've had bunion surgery before, then you know that you've got to work on that. You said it's soft tissue, so it shouldn't be hard to get it to stay, to straighten it out because it is soft tissue. But that's what we're working on now. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Protect your energy.